There are some things you can't control. Like a sudden rise in the Texan air temperature. An unexpected raindrop in Shanghai. Or the competition's new upgraded front wing. Yes, there are some things out of your control, but being the best shouldn't be one of them. Like getting in that extra lap by perfectly timing your pit stop. Having your rival on your tail, but you've chosen a defensive driver. Or conserving your power unit to make that last lap overtake. Whatever the challenge, make the call.
Well, here we go. Welcome along. It is Monday, and of course we are doing the same now for many weeks to come. Also, we are going racing on the free-to-play account because the free-to-play account is now into Series 12, and we are, of course, after some good epics so that we can eventually go for the Champions GP. Welcome to everybody who is joining us. Welcome along. We've got Hemi Life, Caleb, Matteo, Harry. Welcome all in. Aggressive Tadpole. Welcome. Notification. We've got so many of you already. Archive, Bizzle, Calabar, Davide. Hemi Life, welcome. Raphael. Everybody, if you're joining, welcome to Monday Sprints. We're going to start off with pretty much some good rewards, hopefully. And then we'll get into straight away some sprint racing. Well, this live broadcast, we're going to be live for a couple of hours. Welcome, Daryl and GP. We're about to find out, Archive Bizzle. So, let's kick straight in as well and take a look how it went. So, if you was watching the weekend racing, we, of course, dropped some points in Las Vegas race number 1. Which meant that we went and just focused on only using free boosts. So, free boosts managed to get us a okay position, but it's sadly not in the top 20. So we have to scroll down, look at it, very difficult group, and we do get into 22nd place. So the free-to-play account finishes 22nd, and that's pretty good because I'm very happy that this free-to-play only used free boosts pretty much for the whole round of final round. And with many premium players around us, I'm pretty happy with that result as well. So we're going to hopefully get some good rewards, and we're just protecting our grouping for the future. Appreciate it, Harry. Now, of course, everybody, if you haven't seen a really good boost video today, and welcome MK. And yeah, you can basically see how impactful boosts are. It probably will open your eyes to how impactful they are and choosing the right boost. So Challenger finalist medal is in the bag. It's not a top 10, but we will absolutely take it. So Challenger F medal. I'm going to take a screenshot just so I've got the Challenger F medal for future content. Best we can get is probably Ollie Behrman. And obviously we've got him as well. Wow, Kimmo, it's hard group for us. A hard group for us. You're in the group of death by the sounds of it. 250k. And here we go. 44 glitz boosts. That's one of the best things. We only use free boosts on Sunday, which means we get some good glitz boost for those overtaking and cornering circuits. So that's going to be a very nice addition. If you know me by now, it's all about gaining the good boosts as well. That's mad, Archive Fizzle, but it's really helpful indeed. Now, to Arc. Come on. Get some rewards. 50 Swish. We have got 18 Lance Stroll. 61 Motion. Now, these are only up to Series 6. And we should get a rare now. We do. 21 Ollie Behrman. So, rare Behrman. And congratulations, Caliber. P2. Contender. Let's go. What else are we going to get in here? 7 Antonelli. And Sipo, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I did check in your stream a moment ago, just before coming here. And then we've got one more then. So an epic to come for Challenger. Vishnu, welcome. My only aim is that maybe it's a little bit more Ollie Behrman or just, I don't really know, anything that might be half decent. Let's give it a drum roll and find out. Here we go. Here we go. It's Jack Doohan. 28 extra Jack Doohan. We were hoping for a Bearman. It's not going to be the case though. 28 Jack Doohan is what we obtain from this GB. Not too bad at all, no. It will take it. 44 Glitz is the main that we wanted from the rewards. We do also get a P2 crate here in the Legend Weekly League as well. So this is guaranteed. I think this is about a Series 10 or something crate. So let's find out what we get from there. Daddy Boy Stroll. And again, this could be up to about Series 10, Series 11. We got some Spark E. Welcome, Trinity Pool. Yes, made it just in time for Jack Doohan. Mach 1. We get 18 Quantum. That is good. Jack Doohan was good at Monza. I would give you that. Absolutely. He was very, very strong. Yuki Tsunoda is in there. What else do we get? Nico Hülkenberg is in there too.
Nico Hülkenberg.
And now we've got 2 epics to come. So these 2 epics could be very, very nice. Can they be nice? It is 14 Esteban Ocon. That is okay because Esteban Ocon is a Series 10 player. And we'll take that all day long. So that is a good one. Welcome, Manuel. Welcome. And then finally, we get... Well, it just had to be the okay and the bad, didn't it? Series 2, Isaac Hadjar. That is a little bit of karma for saying that Ocon was okay. We spoke too soon in that crate. So, here we go. It's time to get sprint racing underway, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, of course, because Series 12 is a bit of a nightmare. But we'll try and do our best, chat. We'll try and see if we can get to a P1 or P2, P3. That's got to be the aim today, but it's going to be tough. We'll open that green crate. We do have a gold crate to open as well. Can this be of use? Can it be an epic? Can we start off great? Here we go. We can. We're going to get an epic. Come on. Give me a beauty Series 12 driver. Please. Albon. Piastri. Come on. Give me a new one. Oh, it's not a new one. But I'm going to take Flex XL. 6 out of 10. I'm going to take the 2. I am not going to be complaining. Good evening to Mark as well. P12, 200 common Antonelli. Wow. I think Lando will make it. I think Snipsy. I think Lando's going to win in Qatar. And Nathan, it doesn't matter when to qualify, mate. It doesn't matter. Exhale's not bad, Thomas Thompson. Probably not what you want. So we'll take the Flex. That is a good pull. And we'll open some of the free crates as well. And then we're going to get into racing. This hard Series 12 is going to be what we're trying to get through. So we're going to have to use some boosts and hope for victories. That's what we're going to have to do. It's going to take us a while to get through the sprint crates. But we got to try. And try we shall. No Senna boost for me. We don't have it. Yeah, well, not for P1 champs. Not at all. Congratulations if that's what you got as well. So, Metronome and some Hamilton now to level 7. Okay. So now I think it is time to get this party started to get us into Series 12 racing. And that is our setup. 245 cornering and Sainz and Bortoletto. We are just trying to hope for the best. It is time to go racing in Series 12. Let's see. Back to back as well. Wow. Free 1 coin boost in there. It's a free 1 coin. Isn't it like trophy or something? No problem, Vishnu. Congratulations on P7. That's a good top 10 medal. And of course, chat, always let me know if you're getting some good results there as well. A 1-4, 5-2 team score. We are up against it in race number 1 as we head off to the Netherlands and Zandvoort circuit. We need to score some points because it's going to be difficult to get through in about 6-7 races. It is a pain unless we use boosts. So let's see what's in hand. Let's get this racing started on Monday. Let's see. Yeah, we'll probably activate it after. I kind of just went into racing. Problem is we don't have much boosts. And I'm gonna try and start us off well with some downforce. Welcome, Reaper. Get out, MK. You leave my cups alone, mate. Leave my cups. Look at this. I got gingerbread and I got candy cane on there. Just because it doesn't say MK, you're jealous. I know how it feels, MK. We can rehome you at Christmas as well. Yeah, remind me after the race. But tough start. Our drivers, not the best race start drivers. But we know if we can win some races, we can obviously get some coins and we can basically use our crate time. I wonder what the A stands for. I wonder what it could be. Some of you might have different set of opinions on what that A could mean, of course. Let's go. Toddler cup. Get out. Leave my cup alone, right? It's Christmas. It's coming up. Yeah, the A. I thought it would be MK. That is the problem. The A stands for MK's arsehole. That's what it stands for. Just to remind me every time that it exists. So, Sainz in 15th. Bortoleto struggling in 20. See, MK Mark has it. We're all from the same culture over here. We love it. What position in last GP? We have just done the rewards. It was around 22nd place. A stands for all my boosts are gone. We'll make it what we make it. So, oh, what is going on here? Come on, Sainz, get through. Thank you very much. That is P13. Bortoleto still struggling. I told you it's going to be tough on points. And that is going to be the case all evening. We're going to have to fight 4 points. As Sainz now coming through. Can he get past Fernando Alonso? Not at the moment. Diving up the inside. No chance there as the Aston Martin fights the Mercedes. Still, we have to sit and be patient. As down the straight we go now again. Sainz is going to use DRS. Can he get past? No, he still can. The rival gets through. Okay, this is getting tough. What is going on? I mean, I know we don't have good overtaking. But Bortoletto's struggling. Sainz is... He's struggling here. Alonso's doing better than us. We don't have Alonso. But we just got to keep fighting. Can we get Alonso? Yes, we can. And now we will push and push as Sainz comes into the pits. Think about this week's GP. It is terrible. It is a very tough GP. Even my main account is not going to survive in Champions anyway. Never mind this week's sponsor task. It's going to be chaos. That is for sure. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I can't see myself going to get Senna level 4 unless they drop some big Black Friday offers. That's the only reason we would basically do it. So we'll have to keep an eye out. But through goes Sainz into 14th. Yeah, sponsor task is Norris, but you need Norris, Beast and Senna in Champions. So if we're going to race Champions on the main account, we are in for a terrible ride. That is certain. As we go down the straight, Sainz is moving himself up to the top 10 as Pierre Gasly comes back through.
Pierre Gasly!
And now we are all queuing behind the Racing Bulls. I haven't seen bigger queues since the drive-through McDonald's the other night. This is kind of action. Well, there's not really much action. We're all behind Liam Lawson. So, yeah, that's good. Oh, no. Lucky enough. P1 and P3, though. Anything good, Mark? Or have you been waiting for that reward? But we're getting through slowly. Sainz is into P10 now. And Bortoletto is in P13. We are in Series 12 with our free-to-play. We have only just unlocked the free-to-play to Series 12. This is why we are struggling in racing. As Sainz tries to make a move past the Wise Fox, Alonso Bortoletto has finally started to make moves as well. So it's good to see he has joined the party. As we come round the final turn, 1 lap to go. It's going to be a DRS and a move past Fernando Alonso. P9 for Sainz. If we can hold on, that would be good. Yeah, it's going to be tough, MK. It's a Senna and Norris weekend, basically. But I doubt I'm going to go for... I don't think I'm going to go for Senna level 4. I just don't think so. Sainz up to 8th. This is not a bad one. Not a bad race, actually, in the end. He's going to come through in P8. And we are going to get Bortoleto, who's going to finish over in P12. So a decent little race then. In the end, we're still going to score 30 points. We did say we wanted to score around that number. Welcome to Wavy. If you are just joining us, anybody, please say hello in the chat. And please do hit that subscribe button. We haven't seen a subscriber just yet. So make sure to hit that pop-up on the subscribe every time. Nice gold crate is unlocked as well. And now we are going to have to battle through. So I'm going to open that. I'm going to go to rewards. I'm going to open the pit pass one there. And I'm also going to open my 50% crate timer. Let's go. And we should get some crates in here as well, because we've got a few races to do today. So let's carry on. It's all about racing fast, racing hard, and taking as many points as we can. Next race, straight into it. Another real player. It's going to be real player heavy tonight, it seems. No problem, Wavy. Glad to help. Glad you got a good result. Watched the GP, went to sleep, woke up. Yeah, it was crazy, Caliber. Absolutely crazy. We have done the trophy Hammy Life, but we'll do it from another circuit, another one when it runs out. Favourite race in Series 12? In Series 12? Probably Zandvoort, if I'm honest. Overtaking and cornering. Going to use a little bit of glitz for this first one. Absolutely. Brian, welcome. We are good, Brian, thank you. I hope you are doing well. And a fun fact, Brian, we have obviously seen your message on our channel, and I can confirm at the end of the video tomorrow, your comment is included in the video. So make sure to stay to the end tomorrow to see your name in there. Do you watch any other motorsport? Not really. If there's anything on the TV, I'll watch it. I do like endurance racing. That is the one thing I do like. I could sit there for hours and watch Le Mans, for example. I do enjoy that, but mainly it's F1 as well. So Raphael, welcome back as well. Series 11, yeah, third ace. It's probably just a case of keep racing until you get them. Now, Sainz and Bortoleto, they lack overtaking, chat. So we are going to be in a little bit of struggle in this race because they are two weak overtaking drivers. So expect not many points. And everybody doing a 4 wet, 4 wet. So it's going to be very difficult to overcome. But you never know. We might pull a rabbit out of the hat as we make a move to 17th past the Haas of Ocon. We've got to keep going as well. MotoGP and F1, Indy for Thomas. Nice. Watch a bit of NASCAR, don't mind that. Use Russell. He's only really good for overtaking for me. I still qualify at the back, but he sucks at the defending circuits. That's the problem. Now, going through the hairpin, we shall go. And we are now going to use DRS. Sainz and Bortoleto. Here we come. More points available, please. That is what we need. It is 15th now and 19th. So still not amazing. As we start lap number 3, the rival is definitely pushing on. They are a lot quicker car. Hey, MK, I'll tell you what, Aston Villa are in the top 4 at the moment. Yeah, we are doing absolutely fine. You like racing, look up Australian supercars. Is that like the touring cars of England or something? Mason, welcome. Rally's fun. Yeah, rally's fun. Okay, down the straight we go. Sainz then and Bortoleto. Can he make a move? No and no. So we're struggling to even overtake. And of course, with the drivers that we've got, that is no shock. Rival has got Hulkenberg and Gasly better on overtaking. Just sod's law that we got him at Canada. Here comes Sainz. Can't get through. So, this is going to be chaos. The points, we might as well not use the glitz boost because we don't get any advantage from it. We're not even that great here. As now we come through. I'm going to save DRS. Try and keep position. And now come in. Again, painful racing so far. Everybody in the pits on lap number 4. Where are we going to come out? It's chaos. And it's out in 16th place. Told you it's not good. Bortoleto not getting ahead of Hadjar. They're side by side. Pretty much coming out the pit lane. Hadjar and Bortoleto. 11th series, even though I've used the power. I mean, go full power unit setup. Remember, drivers are key as well. You could try a bit of speed and cornering if you wish, because that can work at power unit tracks, and Sainz holds on. Bortoleto comes through as well. Now we can make some more position sweeping moves as Sainz gets into 13th. Bortoleto up to 17th. This rival has no harm. They're going to absolutely win this race. But maybe we can still get some points because we've got a train of cars ahead. And if Bortoleto hits that DRS perfectly, we are going to be good. What's your favourite track? I haven't watched too much endurance racing to probably tell you, Hemilife. I would say 12-hour race here, very popular. Well, now Sainz again. Come on, Bortoleto. Come on. Get some more points for me. There's 1. There's 2. Can we get 3? No, we can't again. So 13th now and 16th. Can we get up to 15th? No, we can get to 17th though. Great. Eddie, Series 12 is ridiculously tough. We are doing the hardest racing pretty much right now on F1 Clash, and it never gets any easier. Never gets any easier at all. The vertical stream, Matteo, is still going. I've got it on my phone. I can see it currently racing. So I think it's just yours. It is still going. Yeah, Le Mans, that's what I mean. Le Mans 24 hours is the main one. So, can you take another driver? The only other driver we can take is Russell. That's the only other driver we could look at. But can we get 12th here? Has Antonelli just pitted? No. Maybe we can get Antonelli. Maybe we can get P12. We haven't got Lando. No. We are struggling on drivers. We've only got George Russell from Series 12. That's all we got. Now, more DRS to be used. Here we come. P12. And we're going to score okay. P11, not quite. Here comes Bortoleto, stuck up the rear of Albon. But we are going to get through. It's 12th and 14th. We are going to score 24 points. It is very, very difficult. Whew. Now, that is tough. Tough racing with poor overtaking drivers, that is for sure. And again, big team score rival was tough to overcome. Look at the overtaking, a lot better than ours. And the car, less cornering, but it's just the overtaking stat was a lot higher. So, yeah, J1, you can see the live, yeah? And now we've got a collection. And let's go back to Series 12 as well. You can see it, yeah. You think the vertical stream was disqualified? Plankware, apparently. Moments come out. I don't know what they're doing with moments. It is a tough one. Weather is cold, Archive. But vertical players, if you are watching on the vertical stream, press 1 in the chat if it is working. Of course, if no one comments, no one is watching. But I'm pretty sure it's working absolutely fine from what I can see. Did a good moment touch report about matchmaking, but got the usual politics. Nah, it's all good, J1. You can see the live, though. That's good. Zandvoort again, then. Again, defense we need. I'm going to go a little bit of handlebar, and I know that's mad, but I'm only going to use 4. I want some points. Come on. No worries, Matteo, no problem. As we get racing again, free to play. Why do we take Bortoleto? Because he's got defense and tyres. He covers 3 of the circuits, or a couple of the circuits at least. And now we've just got to push. And hope for the best, because come we through. Vertical is ahead of the main. It could be. It just depends on how it basically streams through. So we are going to save the next handlebars. I just want to get some more points here. That's all. And then we're only going to go down to 28, so I'm fine by that. It is a little bit. So, yeah, people are still watching it, which is good. We're not using Russell because I just don't get on with him. They just don't get on with him, that's all. He's only level 2, whereas these are like level 5, level 6. So there's a little bit of a gap between the two. Look at the pace that Bortoleto is now showing at this race. Now we've selected handlebar boost. George, welcome. Bortoleto starting to motor. He's found that loud pedal. You know, the one that makes you go faster. Raphael, there's no need for that language. Calm, or you'll be timed out. That is a warning. There's no need to bring such language. just because I don't want to use a driver that you recommend. So, P18. Come on, DRS. 17th, 16th. And we get 15th. Okay, so we are getting through. Slowly. Not the best, but we are trying to get through. Come on. And I mean, I've got to use handlebar to get some good points, surely. If I don't get good points here, it's a complete waste of handlebar boost. It's all good, Raphael. It's all good. And now, DRS to come. Oh, I forgot to use DRS. I pressed it at the last second by accident. So, let's go. P10. And P12. But we're going to double stack unless... Why is Bortoleto going so slow round there? What the hell has just happened to him? How's he lost so much time then? So, well, I just did, but Bortoleto went snail pace through that section. I'm going to try and get Gasly, and I can't, but at least I've got a little bit more gap now between the two drivers. Not a lot, but every little helps. Need a good stop here. We'll get away with it. Still behind the rival. We need to try and get the win. If we're not going to get big points, we need to at least get wins. And look at that. Unlucky with traffic. Because rival gets ahead of the traffic. We don't. It's tough racing, Series 12. It is very tough racing. Not a lot we can actually do to just increase our points. It is really tough. 16th at the minute for Bortoleto. Bearing in mind, he is a Series 8 driver, by the way, but so good for that defence tracks, including this one. Now, Bortoleto needs to get through a couple of cars, and does, gets up to 12th. We close in on the rival, and we get 14th as well. So, slowly getting there. Again, yeah, Norris 6 is definitely needed. I've got level 6 Norris, I think. But I don't feel like I want to go contender because the boost is not worth it this week. Jin is not that great. I don't think it's that good. Archive Bizzle, I would be lucky if it's 6 to 7 races. That's the thing. It's so hard for me to race this account. Usually on the main account, we do it in 4. But it's just super hard. We're like scoring 20 points a race, 30 points a race. I think Series 12 is easier than Series 8. I think Series 8 is the really hard series. I can still score okay here, but a lot of the matchmaking down in Series 8 is really tough. But we're getting real play. We're getting real players in this one. We're getting high team score matches. We're not getting it the easiest way here. But we are 8th and 9th, which means we are actually, chat, going to score 33 points. So only 3-point difference to when we used downforce. Shows you how good downforce can be. Hey, don't blame you, J1. I'd be using go, go, go all the time. So, come on. P8, P9, we'll take it. 33 points in the bag. We are getting closer to the sprint. We just don't know at the moment if it's going to be a good result or not. We just don't know. We've got to keep on trucking along and see if at the end of this, it is worth it. We've at least got to get P2. A 1-3-8-1 versus a 1-4-3-9. That was tough matchmaking. Now, what do we get now? We're on 87 points. That's all we're on. We're like just over halfway, and we've done 3 races. Rafa Cardozo, thank you for the orientation. P9 contender this weekend. So a top 10 contender for Rafa. Going through level 10 so far, so good. Nice work, Rafa. Oh, look at this matchmaking. It doesn't get any easier at all. Good job, Rafa. And congratulations to anybody who has got a really good result this weekend. That's what we love to hear. Why are 2 GP medals missing? We forgot to race last week, Archive Bizzle. And I forgot to... I haven't reloaded the game yet. Once I reload the game, there will be a medal against my name. 19th and 21st. I'm going to use a bit more downforce here. Again, it's no, I'm not. I'm going to use some tyre water. Protect the downforce is what we say. No worries, Matteo. Good luck. Thank you for joining us. Now, we're going to just let our drivers push off like normal in this race. We are not going to push them at all because I can only just get a 5 medium, and it's a lot quicker to do. But, of course, in this race, we're probably going to see wet tyres. Rain is going to be incoming in this race a little bit later on in approximately 3 minutes and 22 seconds. So we'll keep an eye on that wet weather conditions. And we're still going to try and get to lap number 5 and then see how the rain looks. But we've started well. We are in P13 and we haven't pushed any DRS yet. But to 12th. So that is looking pretty good. Down the straight we go. Not going to use DRS. The rival will. That's okay. We're going to save ours. Flag boost. Nice, Reaper. Will daily free boost come back? I don't know what's happened to that, Jack Sparrow. I haven't heard anything as to there was any issues. So hopefully it does. As Sainz then comes through as well. Sainz now gets back to P12. So we're making some ground. We are about to hit DRS as well. Archive Bizzle, Spain can be wet as well. It's about to go wet in this race. More mixed weather in this one. As now we get up to 10th place with Sainz. Maybe we just need this circuit for Spain for points. Welcome, Raphael. I don't know what's in the update, Raphael. I haven't actually read the patch notes yet. I've literally finished work, come home, cooked dinner and raced. That is pretty much what we're doing. Well, Bortoletto is good. He's just not the best in the business. So down the straight we go again. P10. I'm going to try and get to lap number 5. And then go to soft tyres. Good evening, mate. Good evening. Picked up P2 after 2 P1s. Ooh. Wow, at least you know that it was your own thing that cost you P1. But still, 2 P2s and P1s. That is absolutely brilliant. And of course, anybody out there, if you are getting good results and you want to come and join our club, make sure to join our Discord server. And we can get you in at the next very sort of open slot potential. So make sure to come and have a look at that. I'll pop the link in the chat. But we are on lap number 5. And we're going to have to go to softs because rain is inbound in 1 minute and 10 seconds. So 1 minute and 10. We're going to have to go to some wet tyres here. And we're going to have to then hope that we can get a couple of laps out of them. And then we'll be on to the end of it. Where is the rival? 14th and 19th at the moment. Come on. Sainz, come back out. Where is he coming out? This is good points. We need this circuit more often as we get ahead of the rival. Yes, we do. Into P10. We've got one more lap to do on these soft tyres because we are going to have wet conditions. Vishnu, welcome. We're good, thank you. Hope you are too. And yeah, McLaren with the sparks. Painful. Rain incoming. 30 seconds time. We've got time for one more lap on the dry tyres before we pit. So as we come round, it's going to be Sainz hitting DRS. And he's going to get past Hulkenberg. Bortoletto now hits DRS, looking for a move. That's why you have to attack, because you get a better racing line. And now, in P6 and P11, we're going to have to pit again for some wet tyres. It is currently cornering in Series 12. So Sainz will pit this lap. And now we are about to have it. How many percentage of humidity? 10%, Rafa. 10%. So Sainz will be coming into the pits for wet tyres. The rain has started in Spain.
Is there a leakage?
A leakage of what?
I have the seat full of water. Like full of water.
Must be the water.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
Yes, words of wisdom. The rain is coming down. Leclerc's cockpit is getting full of water. And he will surely slow down in this race. Even the Ferrari engineers can't give him any advice as to what to do with that. But 27% of rain at the moment. And you can see the drivers starting to fly through the field. As a lot of the AI are all on dry tyres. So there is a chance here that we could score some amazing points. As Sainz now gets blocked off. But comes down the straight. We are, chat, getting up to 6th place. Bortoletto now into 8th. There is plenty of points on offer at Spain. That is exactly what we need. As now Sainz slow moves past into P5 with Bortoleto chasing. This is going to be some very, very good points to score in Spain. This is going to catch us right back up. And still, there is cars struggling out on this track. We have got Behrman struggling. As we come round the corner, it is now a move on George Russell. We are up to 4th, past Norris to 3rd. We are flying. And into 4th place we go. Now, we've probably got one more overtake that we might be able to make in this race to score P2 and P3. We keep on pushing as we make our name past Lawson. And here is Hamilton. We're up to P2. And a bit of mixed weather in Spain is going to absolutely do amazing. But as we come round the final corner, it's going to be 45 points for the free-to-play account. Come on. That is a turn up for the books. That is some big, big points as the rain came in. And that is what we needed for a series. We need Spain more often when it comes to sprint racing, because that is the circuit where we can score some big, big points for sprint races. Yes, what a race. Rival struggling out there on the wrong tyres. Currently in 16th, coming over the line with no tyres at all. Real player potentially. It seems that that was the case. And will we finish now? We will. What a race. 45 points. That puts us right back on track with a result. So look at that. 1381 versus a 1478. Level 4 Hamilton, level 4 Russell. And that car setup. We've done really, really well to go and beat that rival. That is an incredible setup and driver pairing. But the win is in the bank. We are on 132. That means we need 38 points in the final race if we want to do it in this race coming up. We need Spain again. Spain is a must. If we don't get Spain, it's going to take 2 races. Guaranteed. Everyone pray for Spain. Not that anything's happened to Spain. It's the fact that it scores us good points.
Karun, we've got a new subscriber.
Butaku, thank you for hitting subscribe. Thank you very much. And again, if you are watching, please do hit the subscribe button on the channel as we push towards 20,000 subscribers. We haven't unlocked Turbojet yet, Raphael, and we haven't unlocked Max Verstappen, Alonso, Norris, or Hamilton. So we've got a lot of work to do. Now again, we're probably not going to win this race, and I am going to just save some boosts here. I'm going to use some Warrior, and our aim is to probably just come home with about 10 points and try and reduce it down for the next race. But this is a real player, massive team score, and they have handlebar boost on as well. If we didn't stand a chance, we certainly don't stand a chance now. Well done to the rival. Great race. Well done. We are not going to even trouble you in this race. Handlebar boost against someone who is 120 team score lower. Wow, that is rough. I don't know where the Ray-Bans are, Raphael. We've been on holiday and we've packed them away somewhere. I don't generally know where they are. So, come on, let's just try. And I think the aim today in this race has got to be 20 points. And that will give us a 12 point or 18 point finish in the next race. Unless we get a safety car, there's no way we are going to score 38 points in this one. So as we come through, we get up to P20. And Bortoleto is still into P24 at the moment. The rival is not getting away too far, as now we move up to P19. It was good. It was good. We have Calabat. You know me. As we get now 18th. So we are making some moves. Rival's not getting away, chat. The rival's not getting away here. Oh, hello, Mr. Rival. We seem to have closed up on you. This is interesting battling. This is very interesting battling. As down the straight we go. Antonelli breaks down. Sainz now looking for a move on this overpowered rival. We are looking racy. We are looking racy at this stage. Here comes Sainz. Now remember, I don't think Leclerc or Hamilton have got good defence. Sainz and Bortoleto do. And the rival is going to be double stacking, remember. Bortoletto hasn't woken up yet in this race, sadly. But I'm going to just look after power unit here. As now, DRS again down the straight. We'll do the same with Bortoletto. We are past one of the rivals' cars. What is going on here? Now, more conserving going. Oh my god, why is Bortoletto so bad at this track when he's got really good defence? I don't get it. Don't get it. It is Handlebar versus Warrior. We should not be winning this race at all. But we're trying to. As now we get into 16th place. It is 11th. Good power unit earned back. Yeah, we destroyed Kimi in that one. No double stack. We've got to chase... What? What? Wait, what the bloody hell happened there? We were ahead of him in the pits and he just jumped out in front of us. What is that madness? Does anybody just see that? What in the hell? I have never seen that in my life. We have got rigged pits. Rigged pits. Are they on a fast pit time or something? Is that what they're trying to do here? Why is Bortoletto so bad? Pit lane overtake. Incredible. It was. I think they did have pretty fast. They might be on a low pit time. The problem is, my Bortoletto has been absolutely terrible in this race for no reason. Absolute no reason. He should be good at this circuit. But he keeps going backwards. And I can't catch anybody. It's so painful to watch. We are literally in touching distance of the rival. But Bortoletto is going to cost us because he's 4 places back. 4 places back. We're still pushing, chat. We are still never giving up, though. As we come down the straight. But we are just too far behind with Bortoletto. Too far behind. He's just ridiculously slow as now we get past the rival and we get into P11. The only thing we can do here is try and push Sainz that far ahead that we make up the points from Sainz being ahead. As that is now 10th place. Bortoletto's just had a stinker. He's had a stinker, chat. An absolute stinker. Now, rival coming back at me. 9th place. We can't get any higher than 9th. But Bortoletto could still win us this race, chat. There's so many cars. Let me through. Let me through. Please. Please. Let me through. You've let us down, Bortoletto. You've let us down. All you had to do was some overtakes. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to manage. That's all you needed. DRS to the line. We are close. I tell you what, chat. We put our best effort in. But Bortoletto was shocking. He cost us that. I reckon if Bortoletto didn't have an utter shambles of a race, we would have been absolutely there. I don't know why he struggles though, because defence is still 68. It's not that bad. Car. There you go, chat. That is why we were faster. You could tell we were so much faster. But blooming Bortoletto was terrible. That's the only reason. This rival got lucky that we are only just entered Series 12. Because we could have got that if we had a better driver. And now we have got 23 points to do this. No, 13 points to do this. So can we get a sprint crate? That's the main thing here. 13 points to come. And now we don't want Spain because that would be a waste of points. Because we know how good that Spain circuit has been for us so far. Please don't give us Spain. Another tough matchmaking. Every matchmaking has been horrible. Zandvoort again. Come on. You can get Senna in the legendary crates. Yes, I don't know when the next legendary crates are, but you can get Senna in there. Whether or not you will, very, very sort of doubtful. I think he's got like a 1% drop rate. So, we should be fine here. Bit of defense for Warrior boost again. Hawk boost is okay, Space Mountain. It's not too bad of a boost at all. Now, come on. Oh, need a win. But it's so hard. We need to get lucky in the sprints. Yeah, the possibility is very tough. That's why. That's why I don't recommend the drivers, because they're just such a pain. Even I obviously would have to spend quite a bit of money to get Senna level 4 for the weekend. It is so tough out there. And we've done an okay start this time. So 13 points we need in this race. We are off to a good start. Sainz is in 12th. And Bortoleto, a little bit better start this time. Currently in 18th. As now, Sainz gets through into 11th. Why couldn't Bortoleto do this the last race? Why? Why could Bortoleto not be this good previously? Because he's suddenly found pace. Look at him overtaking. Where was you the last race, man? You were awful last race, and now you're into 15th. You're overtaking everybody. Look at him go. Okay, maybe it slowed down a little bit now. Maybe he's just caught up and realised who he was. Yeah, I see Mick's got a new team, yeah. That'll be interesting to see how he goes. Looking forward to seeing that one. Now, Bortoleto, we will DRS. Come on, Bortoleto, give us a move. Thank you. It is P9. Come on. Bortoleto is 14th. We can get away with that. We only need 13 points. We're on 26. We got a lot better start this time. Yeah, Senna, and the thing is though, with Senna, when you get to the weekend racing of final round, you have to have him level 4 for the race points. So it's like impossible. Unless you spend a good amount of money, you will not get that through the free-to-play. I think Hamilton will have one more season in him, at least. Definitely won't retire at the end of this one, but maybe next. See, it depends what Ferrari turn up with, doesn't it, in 2026? But Bortoleto, chat, is having a better race. I tell you what, where was his pace last race, by the way? Because we are 7th. We are flying. Whereas we spent the whole last race in P24. Is it the team score? Is it that the rival had a 1500 team score that makes the AI super hard? Who knows? But there's a big difference in our performance in this race. A big difference. And I think we're actually we are gonna win this race as well. So it's gonna be a nice return to winning race. But the question is, can we get the sprint crate? That is the key. Can we get the sprint crate? P9 we go. If we just get the sprint crate. Come on, that's all we need. We've got to get the luck. Sainz then, P9. He's going to move up, chat, even further. He's into 7th. How are we that much faster this time? That is crazy. Bortoleto 13th. Sainz into 7th. We might have to try and change Bortoleto. He is getting a little bit, especially when he's struggling at the defence circuits. It's painful. Because that is where he's supposed to be better at. But we can try. Piastri's good at overtaking, of course. So Canada, he should be really good. But it just depends what we get in the sprint. If we get someone good, like Verstappen, then it's a completely change. But his tyres are bad, though. I know that. For Piastri. Right. P9. P12. This is done easy. We're going to get the win. We've got one lap to go. There is Alonso breaking down. Just if only we could have beat the rival who was on handlebar as well. If only we could have. Now, good push needed. Can we get past Verstappen? Yes, we can. Carlos Sainz is through into 7th place. Mr. Az, good luck, brother. No worries. Enjoy, Trinity Paul. Enjoy the game. And, yeah, we'll enjoy some racing potentially as well. So make sure, if you are watching, do hit that thumbs up video on the video for me. Born to Booze, welcome to Monday Sprints. It is P7 for Sainz and P11 for Bortoleto currently. As we cross the line, we've got enough points We scored well in that race. And it is going to be, hopefully, a crate. Hopefully, chat. Fingers crossed for a P1 or P2 crate. That is what we've got to hope for. Come on, please. Be lucky. Be lucky. Please. It is all we need. It's a crate. Come on. Come on. I mean, we do get a crate. But I don't think it's going to include an epic. Ugh. I don't know where the glasses are. They're tucked away somewhere. That I don't think is going to get an epic. Oh, the pain of the free to play, and we get a P3. Just give me an epic, Hutch. Come on, I deserve an epic. C. Smith, we deserve the epic. Gimme. Lawsome. No, we're going to get an epic. I don't care. We are going to break the bank and we're going to get an epic here. Come on. Lawsome. Here comes the epic. We're going to defy odds. We are about to get an epic. Watch this. Oh, you beauty. Yes. Come on then. Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, yes, baby. Come on. Get that. P1, we don't need that. P2, we don't need that. We will take a P3. We will get an epic. And we will get 2 beast. And we will make it to level 2. Come on. Chat. When you pay on games, when you get this type of crate, you don't get the same reward as you do when you're a free-to-play or a very, very, very low-spending player. The reward for actually getting these is so much more worth it than just spamming through. It is incredible. That is why we're so happy, because this account has to do it the hard way. It really, really does. And that is 2 beast. So, job done. We're going to load back up, chat. Give me 2 minutes. We'll load up. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Oh, yeah. Come on. Woo. We didn't come back with the Ray-Bans. I don't know where they are. But we did come back with a drink. And then I forgot to press the double dry. Missus is going to kill me, chat. The missus is about to kill me. We forgot to take the washing out of the washing machine for the last, like, 2 hours. And now I'm going to be in trouble. But I can tell her I got Beast. I'm sure she'll be very happy that I got Beast. Yeah, you know, you never know. You never know. It's worth the wait. Oh, that was beauty. That was a beauty. We get some Warrior. Oh, that's it. That's it, Raphael. Absolutely. Oh, no, chat. We're on. We'll find a way to get past it. Don't worry. We'll find a way. I'm going to open these crates. We're going to get racing again. She'll never know. We'll never know. Yeah, I know. I was recording the qualifying guide, right? I got distracted. And I've just suddenly remembered after getting the Beast. Yeah, tough. So let's open these. You know what it's like, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't get your chores done, it's not good. It is not good. Okay, so let's open this final crate and get into some racing again. Oh, whoa. If that would have been a Series 12 out of green crate, we would have been absolutely laughing this up. We would have been unbelievable. Hey, Mark, I like your style, Mark. I love it. Okay, so let's continue. We're going to rock the Piastri like some of you have said. So there we go. Let's use him. See what he does. I mean, I have got Hulkenberg I could potentially use. He's not too bad. Colapinto, of course, isn't the worst, to be fair. Look, he just lacks overtaking. So we actually had... I mean, Stroll might not be too bad either. We haven't got too bad drivers, really, anymore on this game. But we need to find some Series 12 drivers. Of course, we are going to level up the Beast. Because why not? 116 million? Thank you very much. There you go. Yeah, tyres is going to be a struggle on Piastri. Now, what have we got? Reward chat. This is where the free-to-play comes in so handy. Because we go to milestone 147. And we got 25 Herald. Thank you very much. Boom. We'll have a bit of that. And coming up is 50 bucks, Hex and Hook. We are flying. Okay, let's just confirm we've got nothing else to open. We don't. And we will get set to race again. Series 12, here we go. Oh, yes, Bronze Crate Raphael. We can get epics. We can get good epics as well. We've seen it. Absolute beast. And then, yes, an epic in a green crate is a very, very small chance. 1506. Hutch, you're killing me. You're killing me out here, Hutch. Brazil. Forgot about Brazil. Evil Cookie. What a name. Let's go and welcome. Definitely use those heralds in... No, saving them ones. Oh, will I? Would be good for this circuit, wouldn't it? Right. This is going to be tough. Sainz Piastri. I'm going to use a bit of glitz. I always use the boost up until about 30 left. So that is what we're going to use on this one. Let's start. Let's see if it is. Morgan, no. What's this game? F1 Clash Morgan. Mobile game. So you can get it and play on the go. All your favourite drivers in F1. Of course. And the favourite circuits. So welcome in. Both at the same time. That's it. You never know. Oh, what a start by Carlos Sainz. Up into 15th. 14th. And Piastri, newly in, it looks like, is still doomed by the Bortoletto. Because he is still in P22. He hasn't got very far, Mr. I'm going to start calling him Bortoletto instead, I reckon. Because he's certainly acting like it. Now, one stop at Brazil. The cheapest boost way. And the slowest probably way for us at the moment. Because here comes Albon. Now, a bit of DRS. Rival is a lot quicker than us. Look how much their DRS powers them through. Come on. Yeah, it is Raphael. My second seat, I think, is doomed. maybe my first seat. Sainz doesn't have overtaking, remember, or a lot of it. He's more of a defensive driver. So he's in 15th at the moment. It's cursed. It is completely cursed, my second seat. Even the seat I'm sitting in is probably cursed. Oh, we're going backwards. Have we just, like, forgot to put the car in gear or something? This is tough. We need Spain. We literally need Spain. Oscaletto. Yeah, that is the new word. Oscaletto. Now, Rival is going to be pitting with Russell, but remember, Russell is so good at overtaking. AZW Racing, otherwise known as Red Bull. Poor Yuki. Right, Rival's already back out on hards. That's a bit of an early, that's a 2-stop right there. And he still gets out. No, he doesn't get ahead of us. Let's see what happens. Come on, Sainz. Oh, yes. Come on, Carlos.
You know what that was? That was a smooth operator. Smooth operation.
It's not very smooth. We're not making up positions as we come into the pits. Rival carries on the hard tyres. So do we, because Piastri is pitting this lap for mediums. But it's going to be tough. Very tough to get this win. But we do have to pit again for the Rival. Julianis, we have just finished our first crate. It takes us ages to finish a crate on this account. We have just got a P3 crate. And we did go and get Beast. So that was an interesting one. Now, we come into the pits for the only time for Piastri. We are not going to jump ahead. This Rival is just far too quick for us. So not a lot we can do here. It's going to be a struggle. Only managed to get 8 today. Wow. Incredible, Julianis. Helmet AZW changing drivers after the wait. We've got to, P81 Piastri. We've got to just get rid and try and improve them. Jin is an okay boost. Defending and cornering. It's an average boost. As now, Sainz comes through. So we're doing okay on points with Sainz. We was until we lost 2 positions. Or nearly lost 2 positions. Let's use a little bit of DRS if we can just use the end of it. And that was a waste. Because we didn't get through. Here comes Sonoda to get past us. And we defend well.
26 Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
And Blake Evans, thank you for hitting subscribe. If you're in here, Blake Evans, thank you for supporting the channel with a subscribe. Very much appreciated. If anybody is watching, hit that subscribe. And it may come up on the screen. Come on. Here comes Piastri now. I reckon Bortoletto would have won this race. So, Piastri into 14th. Again, Rival does have to pit, though. Can we scrape a win? I mean, Sainz can't scrape the flipping barrel out of a boat. Series 12 is unbelievably difficult. We are not going to beat this Rival. But we're trying. It's just very difficult.
We've got a new subscriber.
ATR, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. Very much appreciated, ATR. Thank you. But I have a sub already if I press the button. Yeah, but maybe don't press it then, MK. Common sense. Come on. I know you've got it in there. Oh, yeah. Rival has gone for 5 hard. No, 6. Hold on, chat. That Rival has just done 6 hards. What in their fluff is his strategy that we're against? Contender Abu Dhabi with this account. Yeah, Palm's a good shout. Palm's a very good shout. No Roy's Blake, thank you very much for the kind words. I'm sure that Rival's just done a 6 hard. That is flipping mission impossible. Is he literally do a 6 hard? He did. Oh, flipping hell, man. Like we had a chance at that. That is insane. How are we supposed to cope? But 20 points. Wow. Thanks, Piastri. And that's with the Glitz boost as well. Things could get any worse. Maybe we need to avoid Brazil, Zandvoort, and we just need Spain back to back. That's all we need. Give me Spain. Oh, you literally just laughing at me now. Just laughing at me. Giving me Sao Paulo for fun. What is this nonsense? Right, I'm going to have to go free soft, free soft, free soft here. I've got to change this up. MK, we need to bloody avoid the whole... We need to get down to Series 2. Right, I'm going soft, soft, soft. I'm going to use Glitz again. I'm going to get some points. Bortoleto as first driver does not deserve that seat. We've binned him off. He's not even in the reserves. I've got Yuki Tsunoda in the reserves. Get a good start. Come on. Sainz and Piastri. Come on. Go. I'm trying a different strategy. You got to get through. We haven't even had any safety car luck today. We usually love a safety car in sprints. Probably because we haven't finished that many races. Right, come on. Right, now, maybe the soft tyres is what we need on the car. Maybe that's what we need in this race. Oh, but oh, yeah, you have to laugh. I'm not even going to pit. I'm going to stay out. I'm staying out. I don't even care. The safety car is like Lightning McQueen around here. Oh, my God. I mean, that is mad. It's just bonkers. I mean, when we ask for Spain, we don't get Spain. Blake, we support Aston Villa. That is our team that we support. We're going to get racing again, nice and early. Rival out in P20, Lando Norris. Verstappen in P11. We've probably got enough for one lap here. The question is, do we go to hards and do the one stop still? Or do we go to softs again and still try and do the two stop? At least we've got some good power unit now to be running with. But, yeah. If you want to join our team, make sure to join our Discord server, because that is the best place to get kept up to date if we have space. I know, we're going to need something stronger than that, I think, Julian. Right, we're going to have to keep on the softs. I'm going to just have to do the two-stop, because hards, mediums, they're almost as useful as a chocolate teapot. As we come in. Favourite F1 driver? I like Piastri, very level-headed. But he is struggling as of late, which I would have loved to have seen him keep his form. But he is finding it difficult when the pressure has kicked in. Now, Piastri will come out of the pits. So will Sainz. And now, we kind of done like an undercut. But we know that pretty much the whole field is now going to one-stop. That's it, Raphael. They nerfed his car. Oh, that's it. That's the conspiracy theory is out there, of course. Piastri, can he get through Yuki Tsunoda? He can. So he moves up to P12. Sainz is there against Sainz. Can he get through? Soft tyres looking a little bit better of a play. But again, we do have to do an extra pit stop. Welcome, Matteo, back for 10 minutes. Nice of you to join us for 10. Look at the pace we've got on the softs. Incredible pace. Up to 9th. Up to 9th. Now Piastri with DRS. We're going to just go for softs again here. I mean, again, we're going to drop back. But at least we've got some pace here. Wow, it's mad, isn't it, Raphael? The margins is crazy. Come on. Usually, they're good. McLarens are good at Qatar, usually. So, we need some points. 20 points we got here last time. I think we're guaranteed to score more than that as we come back out of the pits in P10. Sainz is struggling, but he is out in P17. We've got 2 laps to go. We need more than 20 points. We are on 24. We are consistently bad. McLaren, I think it's rules are rules, aren't they? No one else got disqualified for it. McLaren obviously made a mistake. But mistakes are costly. We've seen that throughout the seasons. Look at Russell getting disqualified at Belgium, for example. As we get 7th with Piastri. Sainz, obviously, not a lot of overtaking on his driver stat. So he is struggling. But we've tried our best to come through. We are going to score a lot better doing the 2-stop. A lucky safety car as well, where you could argue. But now Piastri is going to come through and going to finish in P7. Carlos Sainz might be able to sneak 1 extra position here as he comes up the hill. DRS enabled. And he does get to 15th. So not too bad. Not too bad. It is a case of 28 points. So, yeah, let's see. I don't know if Max is going to win, because I do think Norris is going to win Qatar. So, I think Lando's just got enough buffer at the moment. Well, it's going to be MK. You would imagine at the next race, that car is going to be higher than the limit to try and make sure that it doesn't happen again. So, you can imagine they're going to be ultra careful on the next one. Can't have one more DQ. If they have one more DQ, guess who's back in there? Max Verstappen. Shipmaster Games, it is F1 Clash. So search on your Android or your Apple store. F1 Clash. Real F1 drivers, real circuits, build your own car, and you can race to victory through to Series 12. Golden Grand Slam. Take part in weekly GP events as well. It's like I'm trying to sell the game. I don't even get commission. Barcelona. Here we go. This is the circuit that we like, chat. But the problem is Piastri doesn't have the tyres. That is the problem I'm going to face here. So I'm going to use an Eagle Boost on Piastri. We might be able to. How to pass Series 7 tyre management drivers is a must, Mafar. And the other must is watch our strategy guide for Series 7 walkthrough. We have a playlist for it. Make sure to go check it out. Paid for that sponsorship pitch. I mean, not too bad, is it? Marketing, there you go. There you go. You can just put me with some music and it'll be a perfect advert. Evil Guy, welcome. You need a banner across your screen to watch your series videos. That could work. We used to have the breaking news bar, but it kind of got broke by Streamlabs, so maybe I need to open up a new one and try and find an alternative out there. Real player that we have then. So Sainz is going to be doing the 1-stop, of course. And it's going to be Piastri, I think, has no choice but to do the 2. Because his tyres are just that bad. Bortoletto, put him back on reserves. He's in the trials at the moment. He's currently testing to see if he can find some pace. Wow, that's interesting, MK. It's always interesting, of course. Unless we try and do a 5 with Piastri. But I think it's going to be too difficult to actually do. Because his tyres, he's only a couple of % short. But it might be worth the risk compared to an extra pit stop. So we could try. We'll see. Welcome, Earth and Max. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been well as well. Why are we using Piastri? Piastri covers the 2 overtaking circuits, while Sainz covers the other 2 circuits. I don't have a clue about next season. I just don't know what they're going to plan. I really don't. Now, I'm going to pit early with Piastri here. We're going to go for an undercut. I just don't know who's going to be good. Generally don't know. Could be anybody. Yeah, that's true, Mark. Yeah, absolutely. That is one of them tough ones. Honestly, true that. What about Senna, Skeptic? Didn't see that one up the top. Matt Senna is race points. Level 4 is needed for final round. Yeah. Yeah, that's the true. Yeah, you got to get to final round. So you only need him for level 2. And then you can still get some rewards. Yeah, you're bang on with that one. That's a very good observation. Very, very good. Okay, so there's a lot of cars in the pits then. we are going to continue with Sainz moving up to P6. This is the circuit of points, chat. This is where we need the points from a circuit like Spain. A lot of cars in the pits. Piastri with the undercut of dreams. Because here is P16 now, P15. So maybe we could get Senna to level 2. But remember, chat, people are going to be rocking him level 4 in the opening rounds. People are going to be spend this weekend for Senna, who is one of the best drivers on the game, of course. So, or the best driver on the game. I don't know if we will be getting Senna. I don't know yet. I feel like I don't want to, but you just never know. As Sainz comes back out of the pits, and you can see there, currently Piastri P13. I don't know about that one, Raphael. Samba the boost again this week. No, it's because Senna is Brazilian, and Samba is the Brazilian GP boost. That is the reason why Samba is in the offers. But you know what they do, chat? It is Senna, which is the best on the game with the worst boost. It's a match made in heaven for a Hutch marketing. Yeah, Stroll is the GOAT, the true GOAT. Now, Piastri will get in. Another undercut on the way. This is mobile, Agnes Triana. This is F1 Clash on mobile. Right here, look. There you go. As you can see. It is the free-to-play account, Irfan. Yep. Yeah, Shuey is in the game. Yep. How would you rate Hunt? Hunt was a good driver. Bit before my time. But he was a very good driver. As now, Sainz coming back down the straight. Keeping on to 8th place. Trying to save power unit. I can't push the tyres too much. That's why we're staying on medium on Sainz. And Piastri now with the undercut again. Need to get out ahead of these two, really. There is one. If we can get ahead of Bortoletto, that would be nice. But he's going to slow us down initially. Oh, my God. Are we getting lapped here? Oh, my God. Why are we letting everyone through? It's a bit unfair. Literally, Norris comes through and we let everyone through at the same time. Why is it our fault that Piastri can't block Norris? Right, now, more pit stops on the way. We are going to move up positions here. And we are going to get into 14th. So, look, there's Lando Norris again. In the way. We can pretend we're P1, chat. Why is the map not modelled properly? I mean, it's modelled pretty well, I'd say. I'd say it's modelled pretty well. Sainz now up to 5th. Piastri is going to struggle. Again, this is not his tyre management circuit. So we kind of just dealt with the cards that we've got for him. You can see all that. Norris has already won the race. Norris now gets Piastri to 14th. Albon hunting me down. But I don't think my tyres are going to last. FIFA boy, welcome. The edges are just grid blocks. Yeah, that's just how it is. There you go, look. It just proves that it's a map. That's all. Then we come round the final corner. We are going to get beat. Or are we? No, we're not. We're going to hold on to P5. Chat, that is a pretty good race for Sainz. And, of course, Piastri was always going to struggle with worse tyre management. But we still score 30 points. That's the problem. It is getting Bortoletto. Would have done a lot better at that circuit. But, again, Bortoletto has struggled at most circuits for us. So, it's tough racing. We all know that's how this works. Of course, he was only on an Eagle boost as well. But it's tough. It is definitely tough. Rival, we did win, though. That is the main thing. I don't think Max will win it, but I think he'll come close. And that is another gold crate and a good win. That is all that matters. So, let's go again. 78 points that we are on. 78. It takes us so long to get points. So long. Hulk we don't have. He's only level 2. So he's not really good enough. Your Carl Clash, welcome. You're not late. We're still racing. We've been live for around an hour and 22 minutes so far. We are continuing the racing here in Series 12. Stroll we probably could get around level 5. And we're back to Brazil, where we get the pain But maybe we go softs and we just try to see if this 2-stop can get us some better points. Yep, Lando Norris, 10% stat boost. So, soft tyres, overtake. I don't want to keep using the big boosts. I'm going to use a bit of Skull, just because I've got 97. I'm going to try and share the love between my boosts. Yeah, we're good, thank you. And I hope you are too. Sharfin, welcome. Now, let's try and still get points. Difficult matchup. Very difficult matchup. Now, let's see if we can get away well. Sainz, initially pushing hard. Norris is there in 10th. Lando's at level 6. Oh, yeah, because Qatar has got a sprint race as well, hasn't he? Here comes Piastri. Remember, overtaking circuit, but Piastri...
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Never. Thank you for hitting subscribe. Piastri just doesn't get the race start. A bit like Bortoletto, though. He just doesn't get that acceleration off the line, but he is making a few positions now. He is up to 18th. We've got Sainz in 10th, but it's always a real struggle to try and hold those positions. So let's see what we can do as now DRS will enable, and we'll try and make some overtakes if we can. Yeah, I mean, all of the Series 12 tracks are a pain in the backside for me. There is an absolute no doubt about that. We just struggle altogether. But we got to keep pushing because you never know what your result is going to be. You never know what crate you could get.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
Champion Cards, thank you for hitting subscribe. Anybody who's watching, please do hit that subscribe. Help me support
Karoon,
the channel.
We've got a new subscriber.
And Il Guga Guga Gunino. I mean, that was an interesting saying. Thank you for hitting subscribe as well. I'm pretty sure you all enjoyed that one. Please do keep hitting that subscribe button so that we can get to 20,000. And it is, of course, free. It doesn't cost you a penny. It means a lot. So now Sainz will come into the pits. Lap number 3. We're going to go for a free strategy. And Piastri coming in as well. Flying into the pits there. And Gio is Italian. Nice. Well, welcome from Italy. I imagine you're a massive Ferrari fan. And this rotation is good, Pero. Just not really great when you don't have the drivers. So I'm kind of just hoping that I can get through the best I can. So, Guga Goo sounds tough. So, P17 and 21st. So here comes the rival coming out the pit. So I think they'll have to pit again, though, with that car. Piastri is getting closer. And I think definitely the 2-stop is worth doing around here. Because it seems to be pretty quick still. But if you are watching, please do hit the thumbs up. Say hello in the chat. If you're just sitting there playing the game, or you're sitting there just got me on in the background, make sure to say hello in the chat so I can see who is watching too. As we start lap number 6. So continuing to... Now Piastri starting to overtake. It's interesting that Glitz Boost didn't really work that well for us. We apply a Skull Boost, and the Skull Boost is working really well around here. So that is interesting. Starkey, welcome. And Gio plays F1 25. Nice. Well, we are from the UK, England, Raphael. So in the pits we come. And again, really weird that this boost of Skull is actually really good around here. Thank you, Chris Lanigan. Or Lanigan, I should say. Thank you very much. What are your thoughts on this week's GP? An absolute pain in the backside, Chris. For sponsor task, that's for sure. Just lost to someone with 103 more team score and they used Eagle at Spain. Wow. Tough crack, C. Smith. I used Eagle at Spain a minute ago. Don't think I had 103 more team score, though. Nice, Caliber. Yeah, this strategy is working well. It is working quite nicely. We are still going to score points. Look at that for a move. Piastri up to 15th. Sainz drops to nearly to 12th. Handlebar is a good boost. Yeah, best defense and cornering boost. As we now get into P. Where is his pace come from? Series 10 is overtaking, isn't it, I think? So you want to balance off the speed and cornering. Or is it power unit, I think, 3 of the circuits. I can't remember. But it's all about the driver stat. Overtaking drivers. Oh, I can't remember what it was. It was like 2 speed, 1 cornering or something like that. Basically, there's 2 circuits which have the same speed or cornering. And I'd balance your speed and cornering off. Yeah, great overtake. And this is going to be a great little win, actually. Series 12 is cornering, but it's mixed. Why do you look angry? Because Piastri's only 11th. That is why. Since we saw your witch with the handlebar boost, can you get... I mean, I can, but I don't want to. There's a difference between can and will. That is it. I don't necessarily want to go and do it. But that is another win. We seemingly are winning races. It is 108, so we need 62 points now, chat. That is, could be 2 races. That could be 31 points a race if we get Spain. Maybe even if we get Brazil and we perform like that. Let's see. No, FIFA boy. No. Yeah, Schumacher would be good, but Senna is the better driver. What you've got to remember is with Senna coming in the game, when it is a non-legendary GP, when it is a legendary GP, he's going to be very good. Rappers Vids, welcome. Yeah, we're good, thank you, mate, and I hope you are doing too. Back to Brazil we go, and we are in the need of 31 points a race. 2 races, 31 points. And Leonardo, we have been racing hard, mate. That is why we got these coins. I'm going to go Skull again. That worked really well last time. Let's do it again. FIFA boy. Calm. So, inside line. Need a good start if we can take one. Going to be tough. Get to the... I mean, when you get a good start, it obviously helps massively. When you don't get a good start, it really puts you on the back foot. But V16, Piastri's got a little better start than before. Hey, we wish Julianis is playing F1 Clash. Come on, Sainz, get through. And then up the hill. So 16th, 18th, Piastri with a better start. But last time we got a lot better start on the race start. So now the rival is going to come through. He is going to destroy past. But DRS for Sainz. And he is going to move P14, P13, P12. Moving all the way through with Carlos. That was nice. 20k subscribers for Senna. If only it worked like that. If only. Leclerc's not good enough for this series at the moment. MK. I'm just powerful at that. Don't worry. We're fine. Again, rival looks pretty quick here. Oh my god, why have we put the brakes on? How are we so slow through that section then? Do level 4 Senna for the content. Jesus. It would be expensive, chat. No joke, it would be very expensive to do. I think Nathan... I think he will be a legend on the game at some point in the future. I do. As now Sainz tries to hold on. He's going for 4 laps this time on the softs. And now in the pits we come. Apex livery coming back out. P24. Sadly, P24. Piastri seeming like he's gone back to normal. And he's not having his expert race. P23 we get to. Julianis, we have this is the free-to-play account, doesn't have liveries. It only has the basic free ones. Sainz and Piastri coming through at the moment. Difficult little battle.
Looks like we just got a donation.
And a donation from Raphael. Raphael, thank you very much for the 5 donation. Very much appreciated. What a guy. And chat, make sure you give the W for Raphael. Thank you very, very much, my friend. That is very much appreciated. What a legend, chat. Any donation, any subscription is absolutely cheered about on this channel. So please do give a massive W. What a legend in the chat. Raphael getting hero status for the stream. Thank you very much. Let's go. As we are now up to 10th. Let's bring the victory home for Raphael. It's going to be tough, but you never know. Let's try. That's for the Senna Fund. We've got iPad funds, we've got Senna funds, we've got everything. And that was Romanian. Raphael says. Nice. Well, thank you, Raphael. Very much appreciated. We're going to try and get this win for you. And that's hopefully going to set us up nicely. But Piastri is struggling out there at the moment. It's going to be very tough to overcome, considering where we are. But we'll never give up. Next he sent Sonny's Fund.
2 secs, Karun. We've got a new subscriber.
And Edward, thank you for hitting subscribe as well. Yes, let's go, Edward. Bravo. Thank you for subscribing. It's all good, Raphael. We are very much appreciated. You're always here on the stream supporting the channel, so it's very, very thankful. Back-to-back Spain. That's what we need. But Piastri is having races where suddenly is great, suddenly is not. So I don't think we are going to get the win because we're too far behind the rival. We just simply can't catch him. We're not fast enough. P14, P15. And not a lot left in the tank. So we're just going to use a bit of DRS. And that is all we're going to come home for. 13th and 15th. Give me 2 seconds. Right. Let's go. I mean, it's tough racing. It is very tough racing here in Series 12 right now. We're trying, chat. Believe me, I am trying my hardest to get points. We're even using decent boosts. We're just having such mixed bag of results every time we go racing. It's making it very, very tough. So, 131. We still need 39 points. It's still probably not going to happen in 2 races unless something amazing happens. Mark, that was press play again on the tumble dryer so it dries. That's what that one is. This season, Zenzenchi, this is a free-to-play account started brand new from May the 6th. So this is brand new. Spain! We could do it, but the problem is we have blooming Piastri. We don't have... Oh, we could have done it if we had Bortoleto. We could have done it if we had Bortoleto. Oh, we've got to hope for mixed weather, chat. Got to hope for mixed weather. And it's not. Oh my god. That is so annoying. So annoying. The only thing I gotta go Eagle again and maybe try the one stop. I've got to try the one stop. There's nothing else I can do here. No, it's all good, Matteo. I'm just going to leave this on medium and see if I can get 39 points. Mission impossible, ladies and gentlemen, has just started. And thank you, Matteo. We have hammer time. We need hammer time here on the sprint.
We've got a new subscriber.
Sarav, thank you for hitting subscribe. Very much appreciated. Please do keep hitting them subscribe buttons. We are very, very thankful of all your channel support in here. Everybody is, because once we get to 20,000, we're going to try and agree with Hutch to do a big giveaway. That would be incredible if we can get a good one of them. So let's go. It is P10, P22 at the moment. We are just going to power along with DRS every single lap. So obviously next lap, we're going to be using DRS again. We're going to hope that Piastri can get through the field. It's going to be tough. So we'll find out if it's possible. But I can't push Piastri at all because his tyres are so fragile. And his skid block. Yeah, it's going to be tough. But Sainz could get well. I mean, Sainz could score first place. Oh, he's not going to score first place. Let's get that out of the equation. But look at Piastri's tyres. Already 60%. And he's not even at the final corner. So we'll see what happens. We're just going to have to keep pushing and keep dreaming. We've got no other choice but to try and do this. Sainz is up to 8th. We need as many points as we can. What position is Leclerc? I think he's in 3rd. He's in 5th. Leclerc's in 5th. So more DRS about to get enabled with Carlos Sainz. Down the straight. We need him to get past Verstappen, and he does. And he gets past Sainz. We've got to try and go the one stop. We've got to go all the way with this. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moves for Oscar Piastri down that straight. And now we have got Sainz into 5th. Come on. Piastri still 16th. He's not going to get the one stop, but I've got no other choice to try and save. I mean, he's got nowhere near enough tyres. He's on 18% right now. 18%, that's all he's on. I'm going to try it. I don't even care. We're going to hope that it's enough time in the without the pits. We do go up to 9th, but we all know what's coming, chat. We are about to run out of tyres. It's just... it's going to be so tough to hold on. Sainz is going to come back in now. And look at this. Tyres are about to run out. This is how short we are. I can't do the one stop. It's impossible with Piastri. Oh! Impossible. His tyres are just so bad at this track. It's impossible. I feel like Piastri is not worth using. It's just not worth using. Well, Hulkenberg, we only have level 2. That's the problem. He's not good enough. George doesn't have the tyre management either, but maybe he's better than Piastri at tyre management. I mean, what are we on at the minute? We are literally on 27 points. That is what we're on. It's... we've tried. We have tried. We had to try something, chat. We knew it was going to be trouble to do this in a one-stop. But we never give up. We try different strategies to see if it works. And we've just got to now just keep on pushing. You never know. We might still be able to get away with Sainz getting a few extra points. You just never know. Same with Piastri. He could sneak points. You never... We've got to try. Oh, why did I click DRS? I should have clicked it earlier. Waste. But it is only 2. Hulkenberg, I've only got 11 cards, so I know that it's only level 2. We've got to wait for everybody to come into the pits, which is this lap coming up. As we now get past Yuki Tsunoda. But tyres are starting to really wear now. This is problematic. We've got P2, P3 carry on. Piastri is trying. But tyres are running out all the time. Here's Norris. We're getting lapped by Lando. The cars are now in the pits. But I don't think we're not going to get anywhere near. Because we're already going to run out of tyres last corners. So we'll keep trying. We're going to do one more race after this one for the sprint crate, of course. We get back into 13th. It was a good effort. It was a very good effort to do. We're going to get the win, though, I think. Which might be handy. As Sainz now comes through. And Sainz is into P4. Nice and comfortably. Piastri's going to drop down the order. Defence and tyres. Yeah, that's what I mean. So we might just have to give up on the Canada and Brazil. That's what we might have to do. I mean, I'm going to lose so many positions on this last lap. Maybe 2 I'll lose. Or 3 now we've made an overtake. But Sainz has a solid race. He's going to come home in P4. Shows you what tyres can do. And this circuit picks up some good points. You can see here Piastri, P14. He is definitely going to drop to P16 at least in this race. Absolutely guaranteed. As here comes Alonso. Might even go to 17th. But the rivals catch him. We are going to get the win. That's the key thing. As Piastri comes round the final corner. Slow and steady. Doesn't necessarily win the race. But sadly, he scores 9 points and we score 30. So, yeah, it's tough. I've got about 40 cards of Stroll. So I don't know what that will equate to. I'm clutching at straws. But we'll go straight into the next race. I might use Bortoletto. We'll see. Yuki, but Albon has tyres. It's just problem. Yuki doesn't have tyres at all. We've got the same problem as we've got now, really. We'll use the same drivers because we've got 9 points to score. And then we'll have a look after to see if there's any change required. So 9 points, we don't know yet what the crate is going to be. If it's going to be a P1, P2, P3. As we go back to Spain. Well, what I might do here, chat, is we're probably not going to get the win. So I might just not even bother racing a boost on Piastri. And just give a boost to... Mr. Sainz. That is what we might do. There's no point risking it. I only need 9 points. So I think I'm going to go tyre water. And I'm going to stick on hards. And see what happens. There's no point. I can't do the poll at the minute. I haven't got it set up. So just leave them on medium. See what happens. That's all we got to do. Because Sainz should get 9 points by himself. Why is the Everton players fighting each other? The Everton players are actually fighting each other here. So, 18th, 24th. As we come through, hold on to. Alright, 9 points. Oscar's just terrible. He is. He's not very good at all. But Sainz, we only need 9. So I'm happy just to cruise these 2 round and take the result. I don't really know what happened in the Everton game. He just got sent off. Did he try and fight another Everton player or something? I don't even know what happened. Oh, you think so, Harry? I don't know what really happened. He just got sent off for fighting his own player, I think. Yeah, I mean, we're going to struggle with either driver. Both drivers are terrible. That is the problem we have at the moment. Leonardo, we've got a YouTube vertical stream. We've got a normal YouTube stream. And we've got a Twitch stream that is on the go as well. So we've got plenty of different options to cater for anyone. Twitch doesn't get as many viewers, of course. YouTube's the real home of what we do. So, Sainz can continue. Rival carries on. We have no interest in winning this race. Just get the points and get out of there. Piastri is just terrible at this track. So bad. It's quite crazy how bad he is. We need the luck, though. If we can get the sprint crate of a Max Verstappen or a Norris would be fantastic. That's who we got to get. I think even Hamilton wouldn't be bad as well. What are the changes coming in the new update? I haven't seen the new update changes. I'll load the game and have a look, shall I? As we are into the pits with Sainz and Piastri. I'll load up now, see if there's anything. I don't think anything did change on the update. Event content and moments update. Changes to Red Bull principles. F1 moments obviously is in play. Unexpectedly slowing down on the Miami straight. Fix for livery preview not matching the colour options. Yeah, that's about it. There's not a lot that's changed in there. Big Duncan Ferguson. Yeah, I've been asking for moments to see if we can get hold of it, but I haven't. Just can't get hold of moments at all. As we are P12 and P24. Race start is always tough, Imitation, we know. But we are just cruising to some points. 9 points is all we need. We are getting 13 at the moment. Just having used 1 boost. That's all we've used. Piastri 24th place. Sainz 11. So Sainz is going to get the 9 points that we need. Oh, really, Mark? Yeah, mad. I just looked up and seen it happen. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. So, come on. He must have done some violent conduct then. Rivals PC. Look, the Rivals using Piastri, look, and he's got Piastri into 10th. So the Rival's doing well, but he might have decent level Piastri. But my Piastri, nowhere near. I mean, I haven't really gave him the best strategy. I've stuck him on hards for the race. So that's on my call. Is Everton going to score? Oh, no. So yeah, we'll take the points. We've just got to hope for that crate now. That's all we got to hope for. I mean, Piastri is about to get lapped, by the way. There he is, look. Sainz is about to lap Piastri. And there he is. Oh, Piastri struggling against a teammate. There you go. Who would have thought? And Rival got P2. Rival's going to have to wait an age for me to finish. Because Piastri's still got a lap to do. So, sorry, Rival. We didn't mean to slow you down. Piastri's being Piastri here. What's happened? What did happen? Oh, he punched him in the face. He literally, he smacked him in the face, did the Everton player. Weird. Weird. So, Piastri, look, out of tyres. So slow. Will eventually come over the line. We need to get rid of Piastri. He's not the driver. I remember that, Chris, being a Villa fan as well. 19 points. We get the points we need, but is it a case of getting a crate? Come on, give me a crate, please. Here we go again, chat. Told ya. These P3 crates are magic. Promise ya. These P3 crates is where it's at. Come on. We can't get a P1 by the look of it. Come on. Rare. We are going to get an epic, I think, this. Because we won't get 3 epics. We've got 2 rares straight away. I think this could be an epic. Come on. We do get an epic. I mean, it's Series 10. It's Series 10. It's not down in the 2s. It's not what we really want, is it? It would have been nice to get... Again, we need the driver. That's what we're missing out on at the moment. We're missing a big driver. We'll have a look at some drivers to see if we can finish this sprint strong, of course. So let's open these first. So we can go to the store and I can open a gold crate. Now, can we get an epic in this one? Don't give me a boost or books. Yes, we're going to get an epic. Come on, Series 12 driver. Here we go. Come on, Hamilton, Russell. Flipping Colapinto, man. Oh, still nothing. Even when we try and open the extra crates, there is nothing in there. And luckily, I can take some more warrior boosts, which is happy days. Let's open them. Right, what do we do now? What driver do we actually try and use? Because I'm struggling. I mean, Russell is only better at tyres than Piastri. Leclerc can be usable. Hamilton's not good enough. Yuki is better at tyres and a bit better at overtaking than Piastri. Ocon is good at tyres. Albon is good at tyres, not as bad. Everyone seems to be better at tyres. She's pretty angry, Kiro. It's just really difficult to know which one to use. Look, in theory, Bortoletto is better. I mean, Stroll. He's just. I mean, I'm going to update Stroll anyway. Let's see what level he goes to. But yeah, look, he's not going to get anywhere near. He's going to be nowhere near. Yeah, Nathan, that's what I mean. It's just really tough that we're in at the moment. Really, really tough. The only thing we can do is try and go George and see if it helps. But then I might as well go Piastri. Ugh, I don't know. It is impossible. Mission impossible. Let's just go George. I don't even care. Now give me an overtaking track now. Did I tell you why, chat? This is why we need a very good reward. This is why. Because we just don't have the strats. We don't have what we need. We need to pull something. And now we get Canada and overtaking. So it could be that George Russell turns up here. George Russell could turn up for us and get the job done. But we are on the back foot. Big team score. Who knows? We just need to stick to the overtaking. Russell's going to help us at Spain as well. Let's go to Morglitz. We've got 40 somewhere. We're fine. Right, come on. I need some good points. 30 points. Come on. Gotta play this one. Russell and Sainz, the combination we thought we'd never see. Okay. 19th and 20th. That gets a little bit better. That gets into 17th, back down to 18th. DRS is the key round this track. That's where you make your overtakes, as now we get into 17th. Would be nice to get the win, but the rivals got Hamilton and Russell, so they are basically using both overtaking drivers. So this is going to be pretty impossible to take victory at. Come on, get through, get through. Get through, come on. 16th, okay. We make a little bit of ground. Sainz trying to make ground. Yeah, I think Russell, we've got to use a Series 2 Epic, haven't we, from Series 12, really. I mean, we've just got to go with it. Come on. Right, DRS has got to be key. Come on. Now we fly. Oh, yes. Russell up to 10th. Sainz struggling. Doesn't have overtaking masses. Yeah, it's just... I think the problem with Series 12 is you need to race Series 12 to get the Series 12 driver. That is simple as that. You can't really get Series 11 drivers to compete the same as the Series 12. So we've just got to fight the pain, really, until we eventually get them. That's all we've got to do. We just got to keep going. And then we'll eventually get there. Some pain for a while, as Russell is 9th. So Russell doing okay. Sainz, again, doesn't have the overtaking, so that's why he's struggling. Still 14th at the moment. But, okay, we can work with this. Oh, rival's just so much quicker. So much quicker than us. I'm going to conserve with DRS to save power unit. Yeah, Sainz is getting destroyed out there at the moment. Yeah, we've got to keep grinding. Sprints has got to be the key though as well. That's why we're racing them. Just got to keep at it. Sprints give you the option to get a chance of an epic earlier. That's why sprints are so good. because they give you that chance. Whereas a normal crate, you could wait 8 hours for a gold crate and not even get an epic. I mean, I could also race a sprint for 8 hours and not get a gold or an epic. So, Russell coming through. He's 10th at the moment. Come on, Sainz. Okay, 9th. There's a couple more positions, maybe. Just one, and then loses it again. That Sainz is overtaking, really struggling. Russell 9th. We're not going to beat the rival. Yeah, overtaking drivers could be, because the overtaking drivers come with a bit of tyre management. And that's the bonus with overtaking. But we just got to keep the points flowing, if we can. We're either going to do really good at tracks, or really bad. It's one or the two. P9. Okay, up to P13. So, P13 for Sainz. Still on lap 7. Yeah, we've got to... eventually, Nathan, once we've got about level 2, level 3 drivers, it will start to get a little bit easier. Only a little bit. But we are still going to get okay points here, because we are P7. That'll probably go to P8. Sainz is going to get to 12th. So still, this is points that is not too bad. 29 points as it stands. And I'll take that all day long. We're going to probably struggle to hold on to them points. But still, it's okay. Not too bad at all. Now, DRS to hold on to 8th place should be guaranteed. Can we get 11th? Or probably lose... yeah, we will lose 12th first. Right, DRS, come on. Get the Williams as well. Yes. Oh, I think we're going to be 30 points. 31 in the end. Oh, Everton have scored with 10 men. Right, 31 points in the bag. And look at that for a team score. 1528. Like, that is mental. Level 4 and level 5 Hamilton. How is that even a fair matchup in the slightest? I mean, mission impossible. A boost couldn't even save us there. But we get points. That is the main thing. If we can keep to some overtaking tracks, we might not be too bad. Or tyres, because Russell's going to be... we still could do with Spain. We could do with Spain still. Look at the matchmaking. We're clearly below the average. Because this is where we're struggling on matchmaking. This is where Russell struggles. I might have to use a handlebar boost on Russell. Because he's going to be so bad here. Do I use handlebar on both just to try and get points? He's going to be so bad. I'm going to do it. 4 boosts I'm going to use. I want to get this sprint through. Come on. Tough racing. This is the realism of F1 Clash. Right. Our rival got Hamilton. Hamilton's not great at defence. That is good. Russell is on softs, so he's... why have you just put the brakes on, Russell? Right, we can do this. Up to 15th. So 15th and 18th now. Yeah, it was a good goal mark, wasn't it? Very good goal. But let's carry on. Russell could get us some points. If this handlebar works well, which it seemingly is at the moment, this could be a big step up in points. These two flying along. And you can see now, Sainz just faster than Russell with that defensive stat. There you go, look. Trying to go round the outside. We're in a potential victory here. Because the rival's on softs. No worries, Wavy. Thank you for joining. Come on. Yes, there's 13th. Gonna burn my 173 boosts. I know that feeling. I did that to get to Series 12 myself. Right, DRS time. And we can't overtake them. Well, okay. Okay, now we start to struggle. Now you pick struggling. 13th, 14th. Sainz is past now. We've got a breakdown for... Is that Verstappen? If it is, that's massive. And it is Verstappen. So one of the best defensive drivers breaks down. And that leaves us in 11th. Got to just watch out for double stack here. Sainz now coming through. Hey, look at this. P6 for Carlos. DRS isn't great. No, not great at Zandvoort, but you kind of got to take it with the stats and the car that we've got. But we got another breakdown then. Hamilton breaking down this time. Got to get Russell past the breakdown though, because Russell would get held up massively if he sticks behind him. And he is going to get past. That's good. So now, Sainz in. Russell coming in. No double stack. Rosberg would be a good addition, Raphael. I think so. I'd agree. Oh yeah, Harry, you know it. Right, come on. 13th. This is still good. Yes, we're using a good boost, but we're currently on 30 points pretty much as it is now. If we can get like 35, that would be really good. That would be like mega. There's 7th. There's 6th. Suddenly, it's like Sainz just needed a partner in crime. Kimi Räikkönen. You never know, Kimi. You remember when we used to have him, though, in the game a few years ago? I remember them days. He was actually really good in the game. So, P6 and P10. Can we get... We're surely going to get more positions here. There's 9th. This is shaping up pretty well. The Iceman, yeah. P8 now. Oh, this is looking very good. I mean, I don't think Russell can find any more positions. But we're currently on 36 points. Bottas, well, remember, chat, Bottas is going to be back on the game next year. Bottas and Checo Perez. Yeah, we've had to use Handlebar to just try and get some more points. We're in desperate need to try and win a sprint crate. That is why. Is that Aston Martin? Oh my god, we're going to be P4. We are going to be P4. This is huge. I mean, I don't think I can get any higher. There is the McLaren ahead of us. When we're next to McLaren, that shows you how well of a race we have done. Because that McLaren is not far away.
We've got a new subscriber.
George, thank you for hitting subscribe. Thank you very much. And that is a Carlos Sainz P4 and a George Russell P8. Defense boost of Handlebar was a massive bonus, but in the end, it was probably worth it because we're going to come away with 38 points from this circuit, and that's going to speed us up a little bit. I'd still need Spain though. Spain is the track would be very good to get right now. Another crate in, so we'll open that one. Keep the greens flowing. Some more Stroll, a couple of Strolls. And then we're going to have to use a green. Right, what are we on? We are on 69 points. Oof. Usually, in my main account in this series, after 2 races, we're on 94. So you can see how much slower it is. It's almost a race we're already behind. As now, come on, give me Spain. Nice, easy track. I don't want to burn through Handlebar again, though. I do not want to burn through it. but it's so good. Hakkinen we haven't. Right, 19th, 22. I mean, we could just use... What else have we got? Not a lot. Might use a Jin. I mean, in theory, I need Jin on there. And that. I'm going to try that for a combination. Yeah, Raphael, the problem is my team score will go up massively as soon as I rock the Series 12 drivers. Nazar boost for the rival. Wow. If this rival loses with that boost, I won't be happy. Because that is a phenomenal boost against my free-to-play account. Such a good boost. Wouldn't have used it round here, though. Just lost to a 1400. But this rival should be dominating here. With the boost in play. Yeah, no driver stat, exactly. And Leclerc doesn't have great defense, nor does Russell. Sainz does, so Sainz could still batter this opponent. If we want. Down the straight we go. Let's see if we can make moves. Oh, look at Gasly coming straight up the inside. Can we get that move back? No, but rival going backwards. 19th, 20th. Yeah, Nazar, such a powerful one as well. Shame they're using that one. But they are looking pretty quick. We just can't get past at the moment. I'm surprised I can't get past. Very surprised. Now we can get past. DRS down the straight again. Come on, make moves. Okay, we don't make moves. Now we do. Right, can we follow the rival through? No, we can't. So, Russell 17th. Right, yeah. Rivals in our position, I reckon. They are pushing hard. Series 11, I just don't want to drop back. I know it could be worth it, but while it sprints, got to be trying to get the rewards. Russell, currently 15th at the moment. Now, coming through is Sainz. So we are in a good position. Oh yeah, Raphael, I'll just try and do my best to get some Series 12. Because if I can get a Series 12 driver, we're really going to be a lot better position. Can I get a cheeky move on the rival here? Oh, so close. So I'm going to conserve with Sainz. We're going to probably double stack a little bit. Series 11 you don't. You only earn points in your highest series. Now, oh, rival gets a car between us. And about 4 cars between us by the look of it. Right, come on, come on. Yes. Okay, race on. Yeah, he could do, Mark. Could. Need the win. Take my time, because we are ahead. We are ahead. Sainz is so good at defending. And he's just being left behind. Literally being left behind. Come on. Get through. Get through. I mean, look at the difference between Handlebar last race and this one now. Such a different race. We don't want that, Raphael. You should be queuing up letting me win. I mean, I think we were well at the front at this point, but Sainz is using Warrior as well, so he's not like he's got a good boost on. He's got a pretty bad boost. To get up to 12th. And 11th now. What are we getting? 24 points. Just keeps getting tougher. Does this racing? Come on. Can we get past Russell? Yes, we can. What about Stroll as well? Don't think we can get Stroll at the minute. Oh, Stroll breaks down. Nah, we'll take that look. Another point for us. Anyone in the pit? No one in the pit. So P11, P13 it's going to be. We've got about 1.2 billion at the minute, Skydreamer. We've got okay coins because we don't get any upgrades. We don't get the cards yet. So we're just trying to get a win. And that is going to be a tough loss to take with such a good boost, yes. Imagine Nazar. One of the best boosts on the game, but just not the boost you need. That just proves why boosts are so important. You've got to use, like the video I put out today, chat. The correct boost is so important. Exactly, Raphael. And that video today was a little bit long, wasn't it? Like, it's a 20-minute video today. But it proves so much of how important the right boost is. I mean, level 4, level 3. More cornering. Wow. Driver stat. On top. So, we now should get over 100. No, 96. Still don't make it over. Let's continue on. Yeah, that's what you need. Strategy guides all the way. Nice, Wavy. That is what this racing does to us all the time. I had no grey hairs when I started this channel. God, give me Spain. Come on. Brazil, of all circuits, is the one that's killing me every time. But this time, we do have overtaking on Russell. So I might use Herald on Russell. And we're going to do it at some point. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, chat. We're doing it. We're going to try and smash through this. Give me some points. Yeah, premium boost is a must though, but of course, a free boost can be more effective. You saw me in that race then, Warrior beat the rival. And that is a free boost with just 5 stats on it of what we need. So look at that. This is why we used Herald for race start. Russell already in 6th. And 5. So really good start. Another real player. But this is what we wanted. We wanted a good start to get the good points. Rival. So, I mean, Sainz is always going to struggle here because he is not an overtaking driver. Tsunoda is an overtaking driver. Just depends what his setup is like for the rival. Now we do get through. So Sainz is going to make himself up to 16th. Track stats, yeah, the driver stat is more important. Welcome, Crazy. How are you doing? But we just got to score 30 points again. That's all we got to try and do. Russell going backwards. So look at this. So hard to overcome. I mean, Colapinto, not got tyre management, remember. Right, come on, Sainz. Just Sainz doesn't have pace. This is the problem. We just don't have pace around here. Russell 8th. Sainz 16th. Well, it's just like we need to go maybe overtaking drivers only or something. I don't know what we do. Yeah, Russell we got, before we even got to Series 12. We got lucky in the milestone rewards. I mean, we'll see what's possible, but I don't think we can catch the rival. I think they're too fast. I mean, Russell's only 14th. Sainz... I think Sainz is the problem. We just can't get Sainz through. Yeah, rival's already on the way out. Come on. Yeah, I'd love to not use boosts on this account. I really would. I just have no choice. Because otherwise, you've seen how bad it is with boost, chat. Imagine if we wasn't using boosts. It would be really hard. It'd be like impossible. We'd get like 10 points a race. Just got to do what we got to do. Just save some boost for GPs. That's what I got to do. Sainz can do 4 laps here on the softs. But he's just not very quick. Going to pit now, Russell. Do I pit now or do I carry on? I might carry on 1 more lap with Sainz. Oh yeah, no boost would be ridiculous. I think many people would probably quit before that part.
Sussex Karoon, we've got a new subscriber.
And Danilo, thank you for hitting subscribe. Welcome to the channel. So, Sainz will come in. Again, it's all about point scoring here. Score's good. Hex is good. I would prefer Hex over Score, though. Better driver stat. I'd just prefer... I think the driver stat influenced it more. And yeah, rival well clear. Russell's going to come through, I think. But problem is, Sainz is going to be nowhere near. So we'll keep on pushing. Russell is 10th. We are going to get a minimum of 23 points. It's just such hard work. Where are we going to get now? Where can we get up to? I mean, we might be able to get ahead of the rival with 1 car. 1 car ahead of the rival. I mean, that's a win in itself. We'll take the small wins. Because we can't get anything else. We can get ahead. We might just lose out. I think we might get Russell ahead. Just Sainz that struggles. Yeah, there you go. P7. That's a good little win. We got ahead of the rival. And a boost that's not great, but we took the race start. See if we could. P15 we're going to get for Sainz as well. So that is going to be 28 points. I mean, that's what we've kind of scored around this circuit. So it's about even with how we do get on. Welcome, Josh. Welcome on in. 33 points for the rival. Pretty close, but again, there. Look at that. They got top 10 medals and champions. What else have we got? How many points are we on now? 124. So 46 points in this next race. Would be job done. If only. I tell you what, if this was Spain next up, Bortoleto probably could do the job. Alright, come on. I mean, look at the matchmaking. We're so low team score. It's so difficult. Oh, back to Zandvoort as well. You watch it give us Spain for the circuit last where we need 10 points. We're not going to get 46 points around here. So I might just... what do I use? I feel like I've got to do a bit of good boost on Russell though. I might use handlebar on Russell here. I might go 1 handlebar. And again, I might go 1 warrior. I think that's going to be good for me. That's going to get me 30 points, I'd say. With 1 then race to go. So 2 races to go, hopefully. Unless something drastically goes wrong. Unless Monaco appears. Never say never. But let's see. Russell then. Away, okay. Going backwards now into turn 1. Go on, up the inside. Come on. Come on. Let's get some moves. Or nearly go backwards. But P18 or P17. Low battery. Never helps anyone either. See if I can charge. See if we can charge a little bit. Come on, Russell. I mean, imagine if we can finish this stream after this crate with a Hamilton or with a something amazing. That would be the dream. If it's Turbojet, Hamilton, Norris, Verstappen, Alonso. You have more ERS than battery in the car. We were trying to transfer it over to the car, MK. But it wasn't working. Didn't help. Oh, look how fast the Rival's quick. Rival's looking good in this race already. Such hard to beat. Thing is as well, chat, when it's a track stat of car setup, it's just everyone tends to rock cornering. You don't get that mixed setups from the Rivals. Well, not many of them anyway. So Russell 13th. Sainz trying to squeeze through. Sainz 18th. So 13th and 18th. We're trying. Absolutely trying. But at the minute, we're pretty much neck and neck with the points because it's not far off. Welcome, Richard Avery, from across the pond. Welcome. From Orlando, I think it was, if I remember correctly, Richard. Might be completely wrong there, but I'm sure it was, if I remember rightly. Oh, what a move. Triple overtake. So, Russell and Sainz now 11th and 12th. Welcome, Hemi Live. Welcome. We've got 2 races left, I'd say. And we are trying to take another victory. We have got Russell up to 10th. Can we get past Antonelli here to build a little bit of a gap? We can't. And now it's time to come in the pits. So we're at the halfway stage, 27 points. And the rival jumps us out of the pits again. What have we got with rivals with quicker pit time? But Russell will get back past. Come on, Sainz, come on. Yeah, there is. Moments is currently in test, Josh. It's got a small player base that's currently playing it, basically to try and make sure it runs perfect before it comes out. That's why. Yeah, Bortoletto just wasn't doing the business, but now Sainz is almost not doing the business anymore. So I think our driver seats are cursed. I think that's what it is. We've gone for Russell. Doing a little bit better is Russell. But 11th and 13th. If we can get another win, well, it'll be nice. But the rival has gone to softs. I would like the champion boost, Harry. That would be good. I don't know, Harry. There must be, Raphael, an error in the store. It's the only thing I can imagine. Because they haven't gave any free boosts out, have they? Which is a shame, because I thought that was quite good. Maybe they're getting the web store together for Black Friday. Maybe. Yeah, I couldn't find the web store today at all. I thought, oh, I wonder if they've got any cyber deals on. But nothing. So, lap 7, 30 points we're on. That means we're only going to need like 16 points from the final race. Armando, welcome. So, Russell P9. Can Sainz get an extra point? Yes, he can. We'll use DRS because it's not going to impact too much. We are going to come home probably with 2 cars in the top 10. Which is good points. 31 at the moment. Not going to get any more. We're probably more likely to lose one with Norris coming through here. I think every time a player made a purchase, he got 10 glitz and they removed it. So basically, you just buy 99p glitz pretty much every time. And stack your boosts up. And that is another position, 8 and 10 in the end. So still, we get 32. We have got, chat, 1 race remaining, so please do make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the stream and make sure you are subscribed. We have got 1 race to go, and hopefully we are going to finish it with a bang. We're good, thank you, Armando. How are you doing? We've got some good wins tonight, even though against some tricky team scores. And now we need 14 points, so hopefully, we might not even use any boost in this last race. Create some F1 moments, no way. Yes, we are, Hemi Love. Yes, this is going to be our last race. When you open the drop rate page, they changed Epic colour. I mean, I can have a look after. Look at that, 1524 team score. Oh, Jesus. We are some bad matchmaking. And Brazil. Ugh. Is the F1 Clash website? I can't see it at all. I don't know about at all, but you should still be. It should still be a website. Yeah, it still works, but there is no store, which is interesting. I am going to use a good boost. I'm going to try and just. I'm just going to use Skull. I'm going to try and just finish make sure we get the points. So, here we go. Come on. Race screen time. Let's try and finish strongly. One race to go. Let's go, Pudding Pobra. We might not win, but we just need 14 points. Yeah, it would be nice to finish on a win, wouldn't it? Come on. Get me through. Nice and early. I mean, Russell's going to be better than Sainz in this race. But you know what the rival's going to be like. The rival's going to be very quick. So, just got to make sure. We should get 14 points. Based on strategy, we should always be able to get 14 points in a race in Series 12. But we are going to get up to 11th with Russell. So this is looking okay. Rival's going to be quick. They're probably going to get past us. But they are on a 1500 team score. So they are strong. So up the hill we go. Sainz is going to do an extra lap. We are not going to risk double stacking here. As now we try and get past. And that is... Oh, we was into P10. And then got slowed down. Yeah, we appreciate it, Harry. Yeah, 2.5 hours of what you could probably quite classify as pain. It is Jay. Yeah, the chat gets busy, mate. We've got a lot of chatters, which is great. Keeps the stream alive. A lot of people always involved, which is lovely to see. So, in the pits with Russell. Sainz, who doesn't have overtaking, of course, will be struggling to overtake. But he will get some DRS now. And he will get through into 14th. Just plenty of racing, Raphael. We got to Series 12 like in the first 2 weeks. So we've been in Series 12 ever since the first 2 weeks of the game. So we've just been able to earn sprints. And because we were so high up on the team score, we was able to win pretty much every sprint we ever did comfortably. Yeah, Crate Timer helps massively. I've still got like 20 days, I think it is, Raphael, of Crate Timer. Still got a massive amount left. Nearly a month when you consider we get crate power-ups anyway. Yeah, I get the... Raphael, I basically have the first week off work to do videos, race and everything like that. Ian, welcome into the channel. Hope you're doing well, Ian. Remember, it's a little bit different for me, isn't it? In that first week, it's where everybody needs videos, they need the strategies, they need to know what happens. It ends on December the 18th if no more are added. I need to get some racing done. MK. Clearly. Pushing the corner to stay on the straights up and winning. Let's go, Jerry. See? It makes sense. You have to be conserving on the straight, pushing the corners, but push with DRS is key. So always do that one. Oh no, I didn't pit Russell. Forgot to pit Russell. Might get away with it. Might not. But I can't push Russell at the minute because we'll run out of tyres. Got 7%. But he is doing well. Got better defence and overtaking, but same on tyre management. Yeah, we'll have a look at Albon eventually. But Russell is in. Just need 14 points. We're doing that absolutely fine at the minute. We should get the win in this race as well. Because Rival has got a stop to make with that first car. Albon, your real life friend, exactly. That is him. As Sainz now comes out. Okay, so come on, let's keep it going. Feel the pace. I mean, it might be close to a victory. It's going to be neck and neck at the end. I think it's going to be based on me getting past these 4 cars in between us. See, he's got no power unit. There's another overtake. Come on. Yeah, I definitely need these overtakes. Sainz without the blooming overtaking as well. Lap 9, we're on. There is potentially the race winning moves. We are ahead. Russell finishes 8th. we're going to get our 14 points. We're going to do a lot better than that, actually. We're going to get 27. That's about... We've only ever scored 28 points at Brazil, so that's pretty much. I'd use Lando for me, Josh. But that is a win. We finished strongly. The question is it finished strongly in the sprint crates? Well, I mean, we could just get coins. It could be horrible if we do that. But let's see. We can't get away from P3. We literally... I mean, we're still getting a crate. We are still getting a crate. But it's so hard to get anything better. Obviously, we're taking so long to get through that it is literally the best we have got. So before we do end the stream, please do hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. If you want to get notified when we do release videos, then make sure to hit the bell as well. I will leave the Discord for my server in the channel as well, in the link in the chat, and make sure to join it. So we might not even get an epic here, chat. We might only get rares and commons, but any extra is better. Apo, thank you for hitting the subscribe. Very much appreciated. Now, we do, of course, have the strategy guide coming out tomorrow. So that is one to check on. And I don't think, because we've got 5 books, we are going to get an epic. That means we're going to get a rare only, I believe. So Yuki Tsunoda, Flow 1K gets closer to level 7. And because we got books, it means that we are going to get no epic. It's only going to be a rare. Oh yeah. I think Hutch were mistaken. Come on! Max Verstappen. Oh, what a way to finish the stream. We only got P3s. We were guaranteed no epic. It turns out there was an epic. And it was Max Verstappen in there. Whoa, come on.
A race like this is incredibly satisfying.
That is a big, big epic to finish the stream. We started with Beast. We finish with Max Verstappen. Get in.
We've got a new subscriber.
And you are Cristiano. Thank you for hitting subscribe. That is Max Verstappen in the bag. And Jake, thank you for hitting that subscribe as well. We have got another Series 12 driver unlocked. That is a big one to get. I mean, I was pretty certain there wasn't going to be an epic. It turns out our P3 crates, we've only got 2 epics from them, have been perfect as well. I think they've helped us out massively. But chat, we are going to leave it there. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. We are in search of Turbojet. We have got to find Norris, Alonso, and Hamilton. That is what we've got to find.
We've got a new subscriber.
Somebody, thank you for subscribing as well as we finish with Max Verstappen. That is huge. We will be back tomorrow, same time, 6:30 UK time, and your strategy guide will be out at around 3 o'clock as well. So make sure to check them out. And of course, the strategy guide looks a little bit like this for the legendary Qatar Grand Prix event. We are hopefully going to absolutely give you that strategy guide to go and smash it. So that will be out again about 3 o'clock tomorrow. So good luck. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you tomorrow for some more epic sprint racing. Some big, big rewards. Let's go.